And we are back here on episode number 2 of PAWL Superstars of Today. Go back and check the other parts if you haven't already. Also, I encourage you to check out Heatwave, our other show. And we are back with Mark Henry, the world's strongest man, versus Kofi Kingston. And we heard from Kofi Kingston before the break. He said that he works hard, and even though Mark Henry has a strength advantage, hard work can beat strength any day. But I'll tell you what, I might have to disagree with him. I don't know, even though Kofi works hard and he is a great athlete, I don't know how, unless he just gets a quick roll-up or something, which I don't even know if he can roll up Mark Henry. I mean, I don't know how he's going to be able to win. But he knocks down him right there, so that might be a good start. And a nice leg drop, but Henry gets right back up. Now Kofi with a side headlock, and Henry just slamming his face into the canvas there. And now Henry. No, Kingston reverses. Now Kofi. Nice chop there. Kofi now with the arm. And a nice uppercut. Kofi looking to throw Mark Henry out of the ring, but Mark holds on to the ropes. And now just hitting Kofi Kingston with a big forearm there. And now Kofi gets a big power bomb. Now Henry, what's he thinking? Mounting him up and just throwing big left hands at him. Mark Henry is right-handed, so I don't know why he's necessarily throwing left hands. But we'll have to see. Maybe he's doing a new strategy. And they lock up, and Mark Henry's going to win this. So I don't know why Kofi Kingston even tries. And so far, Kofi's prediction hasn't come true. Hard work, or strength, has been beating hard work. But now Kingston gets him in the corner, and now just choking him. Maybe trying to choke Mark Henry out. Not letting the air get to those big muscles. But now Mark Henry coming back with lefts and rights. Now Henry with a front face lock. And now Kingston reverses and a nice side Russian leg sweep. Now Kingston. Forearm. Kingston turns him around now. Throws Henry into the buckle. And then throws him into the steel ring post. He's trying to choke him again. And now a big kick to Mark Henry. And now Kofi Kingston's trying to make a comeback. Kingston now. Waist lock. Crowd chanting yes. Yes, we're excited to see Daniel Bryan in action for the World Heavyweight Championship in our next match. And now Henry throwing Kingston. And a big Totoro slam there. Now just picking him up by the neck. Ooh, and a nice military press. A press. And just dropping Kingston down from about an 8 or 9 foot elevation. That's gotta hurt. And now pressing him again. And this time he slams him down. An impressive move from Mark Henry. And now he's dragging Kofi into the middle of the ring. Now Mark Henry's calling for the world's strongest slam. And the world's strongest slam connects. And this one's over. Kofi Kingston said that hard work can beat strength. On this day, it proved that you just can't outmuscle strength. 1, 2, 3. Mark Henry is victorious. The world's strongest man wins this match. Was a pretty short match. Kofi Kingston fought hard, but he just couldn't fight long. And so just giving you an update on the quick results from tonight's match. The primetime players and Dolph Ziggler defeated The Shield. Cody Rhodes defeated Sheamus after Wade Barrett came in after the referee was knocked out. It was kind of crazy. But the referee was actually knocked out. Wade Barrett threw a chair to Cody Rhodes, and the referee didn't see Cody just absolutely clock Sheamus in the head. And then on our last match, John Bradshaw Layfield became the #1 contender for the United States Championship. But anyway, it's been a great action tonight, and our next match is going to be even better. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Daniel Bryan versus Edge. And I believe Michael Cole is standing by with the #1 contender, Daniel Bryan. Send it over to you, Michael. Yes chants breaking out here in Charleston with the leader Daniel Bryan. And up next, we have a great match. World Heavyweight Champion Edge puts his title on the line against Daniel Bryan, the challenger. A great match set up by General Manager Shawn Michaels. And speaking of great matches, we had a bunch of them on Heatwave. Go back and check that out. And at this point in the broadcast, I want to remind you that no copyright infringement is intended. But look at the World Heavyweight Champion Edge. Over 10 times a world champion. He certainly is the rated R superstar. He is very cunning. He's a great wrestler. But, I mean, personally, I'm picking Daniel Bryan to win this. I mean, he's got the crowd behind him. He's a great wrestler. Edge is also, I mean, Edge is amazing. I'm not taking anything away from Edge. I just believe it's Daniel Bryan's time. But, you know, Edge, he always has a trick up his sleeve. Any kind of advantage he can get, he'll take. So we'll see if he can find any advantages or weaknesses in Daniel Bryan, and he is a master of that. That is why he is the ultimate opportunist. And so when Edge is ready, and here comes Daniel Bryan to some yes chants. The yes man himself, Daniel Bryan. He is ready for this match. The biggest match of his life takes place on Superstars of Today. Daniel Bryan versus Edge for the World Heavyweight Championship. And HBK Shawn Michaels set this up, as I said earlier. Of course, you gotta wonder, is there any bias towards Daniel Bryan, or good bias towards Daniel Bryan, with Shawn Michaels his trainer? Well, not really his trainer, because William Regal trained Daniel Bryan. But just I guess the person that started him off in wrestling. If there's anything about wanting to see his own little protege succeed. And anyway, both competitors are ring. The ref, which I believe is Charles Robinson, it looks like, takes the belt, gives it to both competitors, and we are ready. And what a classic this is about to be. Edge and Daniel Bryan, just sit back and enjoy, folks. They lock up now. Edge with a waist lock and a side Russian leg sweep to get it started off, as we already had a yes chant erupt from Charleston. And of course, PAWL Heatwave, or excuse me, not Heatwave, Superstars of Today is live from Charleston, South Carolina, in front of thousands of fans, which I believe all of them want to see Daniel Bryan win the world title from Edge tonight. Edge with a side elbow now. Now, holding the arm. No, Bryan, nice enziguri there, and Bryan's going to need to try to stop Edge early, not let Edge build any momentum, because Edge is deadly when he can build momentum. Also, when he creates space, Daniel Bryan doesn't want Edge to get a lot of space, because then he can hit that spear out of nowhere. But again, space might be a good thing for Daniel Bryan, because he can hit that running knee out of anywhere too. Of course, with Edge, you just have that one finishing move, the spear. But with Daniel Bryan, you have the running knee that can end you, and you also have the ever dangerous yes lock. So Edge might need to be careful of two things. There. Let's wait. Daniel Bryan go with a cover. Not even close. I mean, I wouldn't expect a World Heavyweight Champion to get finished off that easy. Anyway, now Edge with a waist lock, and no, Bryan reverses. Sorry, folks, I'm having some difficulties right now. Having to do something. So now, Daniel Bryan, nice counter there. And a nice move there by Daniel Bryan, looking to become the World Heavyweight Champion. He was a World Champion before, but that was a few years ago. So anyway, now Edge. Looking for a back suplex, and a nice back suplex there. Sorry about that, folks. Had to deal with something. But I'm back now. And we have Edge now with a side headlock. And no, Bryan reverses that big elbow there by the American Dragon, Daniel Bryan. He hasn't been called out in a while. Now Edge catches one of those kicks. Looking for a big boot, but Daniel Bryan is able to get out of the way. And now, throwing Edge into the corner. No, Edge now with a front face lock. And a nice neck breaker there. Now Edge just hammering on Bryan, but Bryan blocks it. And a nice forearm smash. And now Bryan trying to get this crowd fired up as they're chanting yes. Now Edge with a suplex. Now Daniel Bryan hammering away, and another forearm smash knocking down Edge, and he's getting fired up now. Daniel Bryan maybe being in control in the early moments of the match. Going to the top rope, and Edge catches him. And Edge maybe looking for a superplex early. Will it end it? Edge, top rope, superplex. A big superplex there from the Rated R Superstar and the World Heavyweight Champion. And now another side Russian leg sweep for Edge. And he has just turned the momentum around as Daniel Bryan went to go to the top rope. And a nice spinning heel kick there by Edge. Now getting control of that arm. And now Daniel Bryan counters and a nice arm drag there. Of course, Bryan is technical. Edge is as well. Bryan's a little bit more technical though. Edge is very experienced too, but you got to think Daniel Bryan, I mean, he's been wrestling since right out of high school in 1999. So it's not like Daniel Bryan is a newbie by any means. Now Bryan going to the top rope again. And again he gets caught by Edge. And he's doing another superplex. Another superplex for Edge. This is going to wear down Bryan extremely much as the superplex connects. Bryan, why is he going to that top rope? He keeps getting superplexed. And Daniel Bryan with a nice elbow there. Now Bryan. No, Edge with a kick. Now side headlock. And a nice neck breaker there. Match has been back and forth. Daniel Bryan controlled some of it. And then when he went to the top rope, Edge started controlling. Now just Edge repeated stomps to Daniel Bryan. Then Daniel Bryan flips him. And now Daniel Bryan working on that leg. Maybe trying to negate the running power. If his legs are hurting, he can't really run and get a bunch of momentum behind a spear. Oh, and a big roundhouse kick for Daniel Bryan. And now Bryan goes to the top rope a third time. Hopefully Edge won't catch him with a superplex. But he counters the missile drop kick there. But Bryan kicks him off. And Bryan with another one of those elbows. Now going to the top rope again. And this time an elbow drop connects. The first out of 4 moves. And now Daniel Bryan raising his hands. But you need to stay on the attack, Daniel. Edge counters. That's exactly what you can do if you wait and taunt. A big forearm smash there. Now front face lock. No, Bryan reverses. Nice kick there to the arm. Now Edge countering back with punches. Now the waist lock and now side headlock and a nice drop kick there connects for Edge. And just now continuing the stomps here. Now Edge with control of that arm again and a snapmare and an elbow to the head. Maybe looking to disorient Bryan. And now again, those just repeated stomps wearing down that chest, maybe making a spear more impactful, especially if he already has rib damage. The spear will just amplify that. And Daniel Bryan will now forearm to the back. Maybe looking for a... I honestly have no idea. But a nice back body drop counter there for Edge. Now Bryan counters. Lots of counters in the opening moments of this match. Nice back suplex there has been back and forth. Daniel Bryan was in control and Edge has been in control. And now it's kind of even right now. And now Edge looking to do what Bryan just did with a back suplex. And now, no, Daniel Bryan counters with a punch. Now Edge counters and a nice drop kick there. Edge trying to retain the momentum. Trying to teach Daniel Bryan a lesson. Trying to show Shawn Michaels that he doesn't need to put all these people in front of him. Of course, we heard earlier that he was mad about Shawn Michaels putting him in this match. And now Edge looking for the Impaler DDT. Execution connects. And now go for the cover. Will this be all 1, 2, no. But no counter. It looks like Edge was looking for a spear or something. But Daniel Bryan countered and a nice kick to the gut. And Daniel Bryan, no, Edge fights him off. Wait, Edge looking for the spear. Looking to end it early. Edge. Spear. And he's going to finish off Bryan early. A nice spear there by the World Heavyweight Champion. And he's just finished off Daniel Bryan. 1, 2. No, Daniel Bryan kicks out. Bryan kicked out of the spear. Not many men can say that they can kick out of the spear. But Daniel Bryan can say he did. Daniel Bryan just kicked out of the spear. Daniel Bryan really wants to win this match. He just kicked out of one of Edge's signature spears. And now he's coming back with momentum. A neck breaker, and now he's getting this crowd fired up. Going to the top rope now. A big elbow drop. Kind of catches Edge, but I think it did more damage to Bryan. Edge can capitalize. 1, 2. No, Daniel Bryan kicks out. So already in the opening 6 or 7 minutes, Daniel Bryan has kicked out a spear, and now let's see Edge hammering away on the head now. Edge still can keep control here, and now Edge, we're going to just wear down that head with a camel clutch, and when Daniel Bryan tap, referee checking him, Daniel Bryan saying, no, I really don't think he's going to tap. You might have to kill him to make him top. And now Daniel Bryan showing his strength, able to power out of that. Now Bryan Rolls him up. 1, 2, no. Edge. Rolls him up. 1, no. Daniel Bryan. Bridges. He gets a backslide. 1, no. Edge is able to quickly get out of that backslide there. Edge catches Bryan's kick. And now, no. Bryan is able to counter. A nice float over neck breaker there by Daniel Bryan. Now it's Bryan setting up for a nice calf kick. Now Bryan throwing him into the corner now. And a nice running drop kick from Daniel Bryan. A nice signature move of his. And now getting the crowd fired up. He's going for the knee or the yes lock. The knee! The knee connects! The knee connects! New champion! New champion! Saying the yes chance! New champion! 1, 2! No! Edge kicked out! Edge kicked out! Edge kicked out! The heart and determination of Edge made him kick out. I thought Daniel Bryan was going to be the new champion, and he did too. Disbelief on his face as Edge is just kicked out. I really thought Bryan was going to win the title. So Bryan's kicked out of a spear and Edge is kicked out of a knee. I tell you what, this match has lived up to the hype. What a match to main event. This is like the main event of a pay-per-view. Bryan going for the cover after the missile dropkick. 1, no, Edge kicks out. I'm still in shock. Bryan with a dropkick. Let's get over that one. That was shocking. Both of these superstars are very resilient. The only kind of action you can see in PAWL. We saw something like this happen on Heatwave, where Chris Jericho kicked out of the big uppercut, and then Cesaro kicked out of a code breaker. But getting back to this match. They're chanting for Daniel Bryan now. It's no secret who this crowd in Charleston wants, and I want it too. Come on, Daniel. Edge. With a big flapjack, maybe. Yeah, he's going for the flapjack. Edge now. Cover. 1. No, and a kick out. Both of these men still fighting after being worn down. About 10 minutes of action, they got to be tired. As I said, as you've seen, Daniel Bryan kicked out of a spear, and that's been minutes ago. I mean, he should already be finished. Edge kicked out of the knee. What a match here. What a World Heavyweight Championship match. I do want to remind you folks, this is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now Edge may be going for a cover. 1, no, kick out. I wonder if this will be the World Heavyweight Champion, and Edge is the Heavyweight Champion right now. Daniel Bryan looking to win the title in a nice vertical suplex. Now Bryan slamming the arm, maybe trying to weaken it. And now Bryan trying to get this crowd behind him. Now Bryan rolls him up. 1, no, rope break. Edge is able to grab the ropes. And now Edge rolls him up, and Daniel Bryan grabs the ropes. Edge now hammering away. No. Edge able to counter in a bulldog as Daniel Bryan was running away. He kind of ran into that one. 1, no, kick out. Gutbuster coming, and it connects. I've kind of been drained out of energy so far. I mean, getting so excited about the spear and that, I've kind of just ran out of energy. Both of these men willing on and fighting. They've each kicked out of finishing maneuvers. Daniel Bryan might have to try the yes lock because Edge is kicked out of the running knee. Edge now going for a cover. 1, 2, no. I just got to have a feeling that one more spear or one more knee or a yes lock will win this. The next person to hit their finishing move is going to win this match. Daniel Bryan chanting yes, trying to get that crowd behind him. Come on, Daniel. Now Daniel running into those turnbuckles. Edge looking for a flapjack, but no, Bryan counters with an elbow. Now Bryan looking for those series of kicks. A kick to the chest. Another kick to the chest. Crowd chanting yes with it, and a kick to the head. And Daniel Bryan going in the corner, setting up for the knee. The knee will end it if he connects. Can he connect with the knee? Going for it. Edge is trying to beg him off. And wait, Edge's partner Christian is distracting Bryan. Christian, what are you doing out here? And Edge hits him from behind. The knee. It looked like he was about to hit the knee. And then Edge hits him from behind. Christian's out here now. And Edge setting up for the spear, and it connects. You have got to be kidding me. Not this way. Christian, what are you doing out here? Not this way. 1, no. 2, no. 3. You have got to be kidding me. Edge retains the title off of that. Christian just made Daniel Bryan lose the match. You have got to be kidding me. Daniel Bryan was about to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Edge retains the World Heavyweight Championship in a great match on Superstars of today. But, I mean, Edge kicked out of the knee. Bryan kicked out of the spear. Bryan was setting up for another knee. And then Christian comes out here as Edge is trying to beg him off. And then Edge is able to hit Bryan from behind and just set up for a spear. You've got to be kidding me. Shawn Michaels was going to say something about this. Edge retains the world title, everybody. This sets the tone off in a bad mood. Good night, everybody. I'm Luke Daniels. Signing off. Goodbye.